Italians, they take their superstitions very seriously. Let's start with the heavy hitter, Malocchio, the Italian evil eye. This ain't just some stink eye you get from a stranger. Nah, this is a full-blown curse. You ever get that weird feeling that someone's just jealous of you? Maybe they didn't like the way you rolled up in that new jacket or new shoes. Or maybe the fact that your nonna makes better pasta forno than their nonna. That's that Malocchio, baby. Now, how do you fix Malocchio? You don't just walk it off. You need some real Italian magic. Some olive oil and some water. Your nonna or some old tia is going to drop a couple of olive oil drops into a glass of water, and if the oil forms a perfect circle, you're safe. But if it breaks up, you're going to need more than a Hail Mary. Now, let's talk brooms. Yeah, a broom. In any other country, a broom is just for cleaning, right? But in Italy, if you sweep over somebody's feet, you might as well be erasing their shot of getting married. Italians believe that if a broom touches your feet, you're doomed to a life of eternal bachelorhood. You ever heard of the hat on the bed? Never put your hat on the bed in an Italian household. Italians believe that putting a hat in the bed is so unlucky, it's like writing your own obituary. That's because back in the day, hats were placed on top of coffins during funerals. Or sometimes if a priest was coming over to give you some last rites, they put the hat on the edge of the bed. In Italy, they don't care about Friday the 13th. What really freaks them out is Friday the 17th. Why? Well, in Roman numerals, 17 is written like this. And if you rearrange those letters, it spells this. Which in Latin means, you have lived. Basically, I'm dead now. It's like straight up death sentence. So remember, Italian superstitions, they're not just traditions. They're straight up survival tactics.